So last week, right? A nigga, the my girl. Y'all remember my girl? She was on an episode before. She shat out a baby. That's right. So we finally got this baby out here in the physical world. I'm officially Papa Goowap, Goowap the Pop, if you will. All right. And listen, the whole experience was was an experience. All right. It was probably one of the most surreal things I've ever had to go through, or just experience, or had to watch someone go through. Because like I didn't give birth, I was there though. You know what I'm saying? And but best believe they let me know that I didn't do nothing but be there. You know what I'm saying? But I was there, and man, first off, bro, if you do not watch, if you do not watch your child come into this world, like it's not a C-section, like just it's a vaginal birth, bro, and you don't watch your child come out into the world, you a pussy ass nigga. And I just want you to know that your child has a bystander for a father. All right, that's just. I didn't make the rules, nigga. I'm just telling you what the rules are. All right, you was a bystander. I was in that bitch active, bro. They wasn't finna leave me out of this moment, bro. I know a lot of niggas stay in their little corner, right? Probably have a little panic attack, probably calculating costs. I got Medicaid, nigga. All right, this shit was paid for. All right, I was in there though. You know, the labor, it's so just brief backstory, right? Like how what led up to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Let's start out. We was trying to go to bed. She was having contractions, but we were just like, bro, fuck it, let's go to bed, bro. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll just come like first thing in the morning. You know, and we just I'll just call off of work. You know what I mean? And we're laying in the bed for a little bit. Next thing I know, she's like, ugh, I'm wet because it's water. You know what I'm saying? You know how water be. You know, it flows, makes things wet. Luckily, we already had a pad down on the bed, right? Bed didn't get wet. Floor, my wood floors, the floors of wood. The wood floors, not that bullshit y'all niggas put in y'all apartments and houses and shit. This is real wood from an actual tree that used to exist hundreds of years ago. And there was just, it was just vaginal and baby fluids, all over my wood floors, right? And I'm like, all right, this shit is fucking real. All right, like it's time to fucking go, right? So we start cleaning up. She's, handling herself. You know what I mean? I'm just like, bro, listen, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I'm gonna pack up this car, all right, and we're gonna go to the hospital, right? By the time we leave the house, it's midnight, all right, or it's about to be midnight, something like that. About to be midnight, and we driving, bro. I'm zooming, booming, all the way to the fucking hospital, all the way. Cause I'm just like, man, we waited hella, not want to say hella late in like the labor process to actually go, but if we didn't leave, like, if we left a little later, that baby might have either been born in my car, which I don't know if I would have liked that, or we just would have said fuck it and just be like, hey, you giving, ooh, that I don't know how that would have went. You would have gave birth here. Yeah, it would have had to, and because I ain't paying that ambulance fee. I don't know. I mean, maybe yeah after the baby. I don't know, bro. I'm just kind of, would I call an ambulance or something? I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I don't got that kind of bread. Not just loosely. Not just loosely. Just don't go to the hospital. You just however you are. Hey, well, I respect it. It's but here's the thing, bro. It's not a short drive to the hospital from where we at. We live in them woods, nigga. So like we don't like it's not like, oh, it's gonna take us like 15, minutes to get to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? It's an episode of The Sopranos, you know what I'm saying? Like no commercials, right? No commercials, an episode of The Sopranos. It's about how long it takes to get to the hospital from here. And we get there, bro. They ain't waste no fucking time, bro. Like we pulled up to the hospital around 1:00, and Amari was born at 2:11. Like we weren't even at the hospital for an hour and a half before this baby was born. Like as soon as we got there, it was almost like we waited for maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. They took her into triage. By the time they took her to triage, security came and got me and told me to move my car. You gotta move your car. You can't park right. You gotta move. Ain't nobody out here, nigga. It's 1:00 in the morning, bro. And the ambulance drop off is on the other side of the building, bitch. The valet is closed. They said the valet was supposed to be open. It was not nary a nigga at the valet station, bro. So I just parked in the little circle, you know what I'm saying, in front of the women's hospital or whatever. And she's like, oh, you gotta move your car. Go down there, turn the right, move your car, right? So I moved my car. By the time I got back into the hospital after I moved my car, I go in, they let me back in, and I'm supposed to, I guess what's called triage, like right before you go to the labor and delivery room. She was like, as soon as I got there, they was like, hey, can you grab her stuff? Because we're going to the labor and delivery room. And I'm like, damn, nigga, already? They was like, yeah, she ready to push. And I was just like, I mean, did you ask her? Or are you just telling me? And lo and behold, we get up there to that third floor, goddamn. And she's there. It was, I'll tell you what, an extra head of hair down there. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, woo, it is a baby coming, bro. And I was, usually people talk about, oh, I was in labor for 30 hours or 27 hours. Bro, come on, son. Like, we couldn't even watch a movie if we wanted to. Originally, we were supposed to, like, bring something funny to watch. It didn't even matter. The TVs was trash. No HDMI port, no source button option. There was no real TV remote. The TV cut off every 33-ish minutes. You know what I'm saying? Some random interval. That basically the entire setup was to get people with Medicaid to not want to stay longer than they need to stay. All right, because we're not paying for it, nigga. I'll stay the extra couple days if you want me to, nigga. You know what I mean? I pay taxes. But anyway, well, she's giving the birth. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all the pushing. I'm trying to be comforting. I'm cracking a few jokey jokes. She don't like it. The nurses like it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they got a stressful job. And that's really what I do this shit for. You know what I'm saying? For my first responder, for my essential workers, goddamn. Y'all pull up to a show. I ain't got no discounts for your ass, but boy, I tell you what, I'll say something. And as Adenike was not very well liking my sense of humor during labor. And at one point, the head bitch nurse, the midwife, she was just kind of like, she was trying to tell my girl to hold her legs back. And I'm just kind of like, you're kind of asking her to do a lot right now. Especially when I know that y'all got stirrups. That's one thing I was trying to figure out. I was like, bro, I know y'all got stirrups. Y'all not whipping these stirrups out. Y'all waited till the very end, like when she was getting stitched up, to get these stirrups out. But retrospectively, I'm glad that they didn't get out the stirrups, because I actually had to hold her leg. Like, me and another nurse had to hold her leg up, you know what I'm saying? Like, while she was pushing. It was very nice, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a full circle moment, you know what I'm saying? Got your legs back, and now you're giving birth to a baby instead of conceiving one, you know what I mean? Ain't that nice? But it was a very beautiful moment, you know what I mean? Like, I watched them crown, and I was like, holy shit, that's a head. Like, that's like, bro, that's it. Bro, this man came out with a full head of hair, you know what I'm saying? For lack of a better term, it was a full head of hair. Like, it wasn't an afro quite yet, mainly because it was wet. He had them little loose ass Jonas curls. And, I don't know, it was something to see, I tell you. It was something to see. And, yeah. We got a baby now.